Okay, now it's starting to get heavy. I'm going to move this over here because I'm tired as hell. The previous 2 Saturdays I've been doing group rides, I totally sucked in. And the reason I sucked in is because I started my deadlift and squat program. And I was doing it too many times per week, and I finally started dialing it down. And this past week, I dialed it down even more. And the workout I had this morning with my teammates on our group ride, that was fun. We did 60 miles of paceline. Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. Now you just can't go out and say, let's just do 60 miles of paceline work, because more than likely it's going to fall apart and you're not going to make it all the way. You have to have a plan, you have to have a designed format, which basically means you have to have a set of rules. And the main set of rules that we had for this was that we were going to do 1-minute pulls, and the intensity where we were going to use was going to be equivalent to doing 20 miles an hour on a smooth, windless road. So if we're going into the headwind a little bit, then we're not going to try and keep that speed up. We're going to let it drop down with whatever intensity we were having before. Probably goes to like 19, 18 and a half, depending on the wind. Same thing with the tailwind. The tailwind, when we hit the tailwind section, then the things crept up to 21 and 21 and a half. But that's not all. You got to communicate to protect the workout. Now, it's easy for a person to go a little faster, and when they go a little faster, you got to call them on that. Now, you can't pick at every little thing, but you don't want to have the situation where one person goes a little faster, then the next person goes even a little faster than that, then the next person goes even a little faster than that, then all of a sudden you're doing race pace. You got to protect the integrity of the workout. Okay, remember guys, at 20 miles an hour is on the flats. When you get to the rollers, adjust accordingly. By the time we got in, we were pretty worn. Ordinarily, we'd be doing this for 3 hours straight. But because of how I've been doing with group rides lately, and I'm questioning my muscular stamina because of doing all this, that when we got to the turnaround point, there's a store there, so we went in and got some stuff, and then we continued on with our workout as we went back home.
Quick look. What do you mean bad? 150 or more.
Oh no, yeah, no kidding.
It's been getting worse. It was nice and fresh there for a while. Let me move over a little for you.
Go. Now, if I had my choice, I'd be doing this once a week. But I'm sure if I called for doing it once a week, I'd be the only one showing up after a while. The way I would want to work it is that as time went on, as we started shifting from the off-season into the pre-season, we'll call it, that the speed, that the format will have changed. So instead of doing 3 hours, I'd be doing 75 to 90 minutes. Instead of doing 1-minute pulls, I'd be doing 10-second pulls, or eventually just go to the front and pull off. And the speed, instead of being 20 miles per hour average, in my case, it'd probably be like 24 miles an hour average. Each block that you have has to build up on the previous block. And with respect to the pacelining, That's how I would do it. This is a fun workout to do with your teammates or training partners. Not only that, it helps improve your game. So I want to hear from you as to what kind of workouts that you've been, like this, that you've been involved with your team or your training partners. I mean, other than like going for a group ride or doing a practice crit. I'm looking for some more ideas. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. And always remember, and because it'll help this channel, comment, like, subscribe, The Cycling Greek.